Hey guys, welcome to the December update for the layout. Now quite a bit has happened in this layout, let's say. Namely, which we will begin with, is the engine shed area. So basically, as you all know, I got some Woodland Scenics coal at Rail-X, and I put it to use in the engine shed area and sort of weathered it, if you could say that. So yeah, it's sort of like where locomotives would have dropped their ash and things. I'm going to go over it with a sort of a fine dust, sort of take that chunky look off it. But no, that is what has happened to this area, and it's looking quite good as it sort of blends in with the coal stage as well. And there's a little guy sort of scooping coal. Now you guys all know this guy from the little Hornby detail packs that you get. You know, he's quite common amongst the model railway industry. So that has been done. Please again give me your thoughts on all of the segments in this update. And yeah, sticking with the coal theme, here we are at the coal merchants, obviously, well, partially, and if I move those 16 tonners out the way, see, this has been coaled as well, and I'm really happy with how this looks, as it looks like, you know, when people are loading up the wagons, that, you know, coal has fallen through the couplings, out the side, you know, and yeah, I do really like the look of it. One thing I do have to do to this, though, is clean the tracks. It's a bit dirty from all the PVA glue that's gone under there, and again, as I said with the engine shed as well, that, you know, I will put a fine dust layer over this as well, partially, and I've sort of tried to blend it out there, but I don't know if that's successful or not. So yeah, I'm really starting to like this now. It's looking really good, so I'll just put those tonners back, and especially, you know, the max, because there will be a gate here, so the max the siding can hold is about 3 wagons, and that's sort of what I wanted it to hold anyway. So yeah, that has been done as well. A new brick wall has been installed, as you can see, along this edge here. Now this was done because I thought, you know, I should probably install one, and so yeah, it looks really good. It's again the simple way of doing it, just, you know, a bit of cardboard and some Metcalf brick paper, and a tutorial for this will come in the new year. It's a very easy tutorial to do, well, and it's a very easy thing for, you know, you guys to make as well. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's I sort of had to patch up the end a bit, not too obvious, but it is a bit. So yeah, that's what it looks like from the road side. So we go down there, looks quite good down there, down that shot there. So yeah. Also, you will notice, or if you haven't already, there's some new capping stones. Now, I'm going to do a tutorial on this as well, and the capping stones will be included with the brick wall tutorial. So it'll be all one big video, the capping stones and the brick walls and things. Now, this is literally just an image from Google. I scaled it down so it was the same size as the old capping stones, the Metcalf stuff. And so yeah, I scaled that down and printed out numerous copies. So it's all like one big strip. It comes in a strip about that big. And so yeah, I just printed them off. And then I painted the underside black. You won't be able to see it, but the underside of the capping stones are black. And basically, you know, I just thought that the capping stones and the pavements look too similar, and now there's an element of difference in there, and yeah, I think it looks better. Please again give me your thoughts on this, as you know, I do like to hear from you as always. So yeah, it looks good. I'm pretty happy with it, and that's obviously where the glue mark is, and I suppose that looks kind of realistic, I guess. Now, you're all gonna probably hate me for this. Basically, you will know that a couple of months ago, I changed the road colour from a very dark black, sort of coal colour, to this Tamiya XF66 light grey, and you know what I'm going to say, I don't like it, to be honest. It's going like where I've had to patch things, you can see the like where I've had to patch it, and I just want one single continuous colour, and that so yeah, that will be changed once all of the row goes in, and I will have to repaint the level crossing. Oh, that's a bit of a pain, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, guys. So yeah, that is a little bit of a pain, but I do want this to be, you know, as good as I can get it. So yeah, please comment on what paint you think I should use, because I would like some suggestions for a grey. You know, I would like a light grey, which would suit the village itself. So, you know, with all the green and things, I don't want a dark colour. So yeah. Now here we are right in front of the Class 25. You will see that I've made a little modification to this. Oh look, can you see me in the window? Haha. So yeah, as you can see, the buffer beam, or the buffers themselves, have been repainted. Now, I wanted to add sort of buffer grease onto the buffers, and the old colour was quite dark, so I figured that the buffer grease wouldn't have stood out on the old colour of the buffers. So I repainted them a light grey, and have just touched it up with a little bit of black paint to form the grease that you would have seen when locos collided with, well, not collided, but or not smashed into the buffers either, but you know what I mean, sort of rammed up into the buffers. So yeah, tell me what you think of that, because you know, I think it really enhances the look of the rad, and sort of finishes off that front end. So yeah, again, please tell me what you think. This little trolley has been added by the steps up to the signal box. To be honest, I don't know why I put it here. I had it spare and I thought it would look nice. If you have any suggestions of what would sort of like go on that trolley, I don't know, milk cartons, I don't know. So, yeah, that was put there because basically I didn't know what else to do with it. So, yeah, comment your thoughts on it. I think, you know, it looks alright, so, yeah. Right, so after I built the corner shop, you all know that I fell in love with these Metcalfe capping stones, and I sort of went capping stone mad, because the signal box, the coal merchant's hut, the goods shed and building, the little works office, and the engine shed. So basically all of the buildings have been fitted with capping stones. Wait, not really capping stones, ridge tiles, that's it, that's what I meant, sorry about that. Ridge tiles. It's very simple to do. You just cut them off the sheet and fold them and then put a bit of glue and just glue them on, really. So, you know, that doesn't need a tutorial. If I can do it, anyone can do it. So, yeah, now basically this is what you get. I'll just grab it. This is what you get. Double O gauge ridge tiles. Now this comes in nearly every Metcalfe kit. You get a choice of blue or grey, and you just cut each strip to the required length, fold along the centre score line, and fit to the rooftops along the ridge. So that is how you do it, and sticking with the theme of building modifications, these two buildings, the coal merchant's hut and the works office, have been modified. Well, obviously the ridge tiles. I've also put the sort of foundation stones in, if you will. Now this is literally Metcalfe, what I just showed you, really, ridge tiles, and I thought it needed something, you know. It didn't look great, you know, just sitting there, so, you know, I thought it needed something. Oh god, there's a few big holes in there, but, you know, it looks quite good. I've had to also replace some brick on there, as you can see, and a big strip down there, so, yeah, so I'll put that back in position. Also, this one's been done as well. the little one. And yes, it's literally the blue ones cut in half and glued on the bottom of the buildings. So yeah, I think it really brings out the building in terms of its, you know, structure and things. So yeah. The Collector Club has arrived. As you can see, we just got Bachman Times, Alexandra Alexandra Palace Model Railway Club, you know, sort of exhibition, the big exhibition, then sort of club catalogue, sort of like, you know, just all the club items that you can order, and yeah, a few of those are tempting, believe me. Then you've got a lovely calendar, exclusive to the Collectors Club, Age of the Train, very nice V4 on the front. So yeah, more of that will be coming in the Bachman Collectors Club Part 3. That is due out from the channel in early January. As you can see, it has arrived in December, but there are some technical issues which shall not be explained. So yeah, that is due out in early January, probably mid-January actually, but yeah, so look forward to that. I've already filmed the video, but as I said, there are some technical issues, so the video is almost 20 minutes. It's insane, because I go through all of this with you in depth and look at the calendar and look at the photos. So yeah, look forward to that, guys. Yeah. Now, a small little loco update for you, just on a member of the fleet. Now, here we are with number 60, as you can see. And what I've done is I've actually put a piece of card inside the cab. Now, this is to block the windows and raise the coal height, which I think looks quite good. Looks sort of like the loco's at the end of its days. This will be weathered quite heavily eventually, I hope. So it looks like the loco's nearing the end of its days. Its life is coming to an end. This sounds quite dramatic, but you know, and they've just shoved all the coal on. They don't care, you know, if some of it falls out. And yeah, so I'm very happy with the coal load on this now. So yeah, very nice loco this too. I don't know, should I review it? Who knows? But yeah, so please comment your thoughts on that. It's a very nice addition to the locomotive itself. Also, just to complete and round off this update, we've just been doing a little bit of layout detailing, namely adding some sleepers around the layout. There's a couple up here as well, and up there. So yeah, there as well, and just one popped in there with some shrubbery over it. Now this is, you know, just general layout detailing, and if you cannot see there, there's a little bit of dirt that I've put in just to enhance the look of that. Please tell me what you think. Now this is the dirt that will be used for the allotments. See, we've got a container. So if I try open this with one hand, see, it's just literally dirt in there. So that'll be used over here, and yeah, it's just used to enhance the look. I've used it over here. See the brownie sort of stuff. And yeah, so that pretty much rounds off the update, guys. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Like me on Facebook as Cruisley Road Model Railway. And as always, guys, see you later.